I can tell I haven't ridden this motorcycle in, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. And I haven't done a video on it in quite a while too. It's taken me a while to get my gear all sorted out here. Anyway, it is September 2nd, and it's Tuesday. And once again, testing my knee out. My knee is doing a whole lot better. I can bend it further, it feels better, I'm getting stronger. Did a hike with Joline and our dogs this morning that last time I did it was July 10th, and it absolutely killed me to the point where I said, you know, I don't know. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it again, but I did it today and it was just easy. Yahoo! So what I'm going to do today, again, just test out my knee, and I'm hoping at this point I can actually enjoy riding my Tiger 900. And I've done a number of rides since I had the knee replacement, and honestly I have not really enjoyed any of them. Mainly because the knee was hurting too much. But I think that the tide is turning. It may be a lot better now. And it's about 12:40, just ate lunch. What I'm going to do today, again, it's just a test ride, but I got something specific I want to do also. It's a scenic, fun ride to do, but I'm going to ride up to the ski bowl up the Everett Memorial Highway. I've done it a lot of times, but what's different about it today, aside from just testing out my knee, is there is a fire burning out by Castle Craigs, which I think, I don't know if the actual fire itself would be visible from the ski bowl, but I think the smoke plume should be. Started yesterday around noon, grew to about 300 acres. And depending on wind and weather, there is a chance that it'd still be a few days off, but it would take some probably a little stronger winds than what we're seeing yet. But it could threaten the town of Mount Shasta, which is a little spooky. There's a chance that it will jump a ridge and get into the Castle Lake Creek drainage, which just leads straight into Mount Shasta. And it hasn't burned in there, I read, in 100 years. And so it is primed and ready to go if that fire gets into it. And the winds we've been seeing here recently, it looks like they're going to continue, are from the south to the north, which will push it that direction. So I know they're doing a lot of firefighting out there, trying to mitigate it, but unknown at this point just how far that thing might spread. I guess one of the reasons why I haven't ridden this in a while is Joline and I took a trip out to Colorado with our travel trailer. I didn't do any videos on that trip. What can I say? We're just kind of enjoying it. Did some hiking. I think the first hike we did, overdid it, and had to back off for a while, but we're gradually increasing the distances. We worked up to about 4 miles, and I guess on our hardest one we did 4 miles and almost 1,200 vertical feet, which doesn't sound like much compared to what we used to do, but for right now, where we are in our lives, that was challenging. But no videos. And I hadn't done some videos for a while before then also. So I'm kind of getting behind on that. Although I've noticed that, if anything, I've picked up a few subscribers through this period, even though I haven't been posting new stuff. Mostly looking at old stuff, and almost all of the stuff that people look at is motorcycle related. Either the Suzuki GSX 8S. In particular, the biggest video I have up there is one how to reset the service interval. I don't know what that's up to now, but it's had quite a few views. And then when I kind of introduced this Triumph Tiger 900 GT Pro, it's a 2023, to the channel. That video and a few others on this have gotten quite a bit of action. The videos where it's just Joline and I and our dogs and we're hiking and seeing beautiful places usually don't get a whole lot of views. I am riding my e-mountain bike now, and the knee is getting much better with it. I'm feeling so much better than I did before the surgery even. It's amazing. I may post some more videos of that. Those videos usually do okay, but not as well as the motorcycle ones. Now to keep in mind, I do this for myself. I don't do it for anything else. It's just something I do as a hobby. It is not money making. I don't think it ever will be. Keep that in mind when you watch it. But I'm hoping I can rekindle the joy in riding this motorcycle. It was for a long time one of the favorite things I like to do, but since the knee replacement, it's hasn't been so much fun just because the knee's been hurting me too much. Anyway, it was starting to get smoky yesterday and last night and smoky today, and we missed most of the smoke this summer in Mount Shasta. Thank goodness. There's been a lot around, but somehow it just didn't quite get to us. And I have a feeling we're making up for it. We could have some smoky days here for a while. Need rain, and I don't know that we'll get it. Some of these fires are being caused by dry lightning, so you get thunder boomers that come through, you get just a little bit of rain with it, but not enough to suppress fire, and lightning sets them off. And that's kind of the reality of living out west these days, drought and fire. Mount Shasta usually gets plenty of water, so drought is not a big issue for Mount Shasta. However, a lot of the water that we have around here feeds into Lake Siskiyou, which goes down the Sacramento River and is used in other parts of the state. So the water that we have in Mount Shasta is not entirely our own, and belongs to the state. But we generally don't have water shortages in Mount Shasta. Of course, we just finished up the Labor Day weekend yesterday, and I kind of feel like this was the summer that wasn't for me because I was doing too much rehab and recovery from a knee replacement. However, we're looking forward to fall and winter, and something we like about it, I appreciate the tourism that Mount Shasta gets. The town needs it, but it's kind of a relief when the tourists quit coming out. We kind of get our sleepy town back, and we get trails around the lake and other places that we get a lot to ourselves. You don't see so many people on them anymore. So by all means, we're not trying to chase people away. You know, it's nice to live in a place that other people like to come to, and I appreciate that. But it's also kind of nice when it quiets down a bit too. So far so good riding this motorcycle. Knee's doing pretty well. I'm getting better flexibility out of it. I think there is hope for the future. The general wisdom on a knee replacement is you need to get most of your flexion and your knee bend back in the first 6 weeks. And it's hard to do it after that. And I would have to say my experience has been very different. Again, mine was not a first-time replacement, though. A revision is a different game, and it's harder to come back from. But I continue to get more flex in my knee. I see it almost every day, and I'm at the 4-month mark now since having the knee replaced. So if you got a knee replacement anyway, and you're not quite where you want to be yet on flexing it, don't give up. I think you continue doing it for trying to improve it. Basically, I don't know, you should ever stop, but there's nothing that says you can't continue to improve your flexibility on it over time. So I rode my e-mountain bike around Lake Siskiyou yesterday. First time since we got back from our trip to Colorado that I've done that. And I've lowered the seat a little bit more to kind of the normal position I would ride with. But I really wasn't stressing my knee at all with that, so I've got a dropper seat post, so I dropped it down a bit, still no problem. So I dropped it down all the way, which, normally you ought to be able to pedal with it dropped all the way. And I could. That actually stretched it enough to where the knee, it felt like I was pushing it a little bit, but that was good, because I want to keep working on that flex. But anyway, that's good news. Not to mention, my knee is getting so much stronger. Much more strength when I pedal the bike. Much more strength when I'm hiking. I don't have to favor it anymore. I can use it pretty much just like my other leg. So at the moment, I'm really getting fairly happy with the total knee replacement or revision. And I've also read that your knee will continue to heal for probably close to a year. And my other surgeries that I've had, I'd probably say that's right. I think sometimes it takes up to 2 years. But I just expect it to continue getting better. So I'm very optimistic about this. I'm still going to avoid the really high impact type things. I plan to ski some with my soon-to-be 4-year-old grandson this winter. But I mean, that'll just be taking it really easy. And if I do any more than that, I'm certainly not going to bang through the bumps and carve through the turns like I used to. I would like this knee replacement to last the rest of my life. And revisions typically don't last as long as your first-time knee replacement. But I want to see if I can make this one last. I saw my surgeon for the last time until I hit the 1-year mark. He wants me to come back, but and I guess, I don't know, it's 3 or 4 weeks ago I saw him. And he was really pretty happy with the progress I made, and he thought that it's just possible that that knee revision I got might last the rest of my life. Of course, then I made the crack that, oh, so I'm going to die soon. No, I hope it lasts me into however long I do last, my 80s, 90s, whatever it might happen to be. It's not surgery you like having done. It's quite a struggle to get through it. Absolutely beautiful temperatures coming up here. Last few times I came up, I was chilly, but it's 75 degrees right now, which is just ideal. It'll be a little colder when I get up to the ski bowl, but I don't think it's going to be cold. And here's Bunny Flats, and you could tell that the holiday crowd has moved out. This is kind of probably normal weekday type activity out here. Well, I've made it up to the old ski bowl. Right up there is where the ski runs used to be and where the lodge used to be. A little different now. And of course, that's Avalanche Gully that comes down through there, which is probably why they don't have a ski area there anymore. I think that's what finally put them out of business. And now as I turn here, we start to see smoke. And over there, it's called the Root Fire. That's Castle Craig's over there.